One Word Show, the most talked about show with everybody that you don't know. I'm Jason, I'm your host today, and we have a very special guest, opposed to those semi-special guests that we've had. No, everyone's special, even you. Paige. Paige is our guest today. Paige, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Hey,
Happy to be here. It's
Are
a
you?
pleasure. Mm-hmm.
That's because you don't know what's going on yet, right?
I have some idea.
Oh, you do have some idea.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, then tell me what you think we're going to do.
Well, I've watched the show before, and
Okay.
I know you're going to give me 2 words to choose from, and then we're just going to freestyle it and
Just
talk.
going to freestyle and talk?
About the words, yeah.
Awesome. Well, she couldn't have said that better if she'd said it again. So, right on. I think we got our words in. Let's check, because I don't have any idea either.
Good.
We go to my trusty phone. I tell you what kind of phone it is, but I need a sponsorship for that. So, all right. So your 2 words. Are you ready for this? It's not the one you were hoping for, but
dang.
Touch and fear.
It's very different words.
I know.
Huh?
In fact, that's so different. I want to make sure that's what it said. I didn't read that weird. Because sometimes I do that. Nope. Still there. Still the same 2 words. Touch and fear.
Or in fear.
Yeah, no, touch and feel would be very kind of the same thing.
Yeah, okay. I'll go with touch, I suppose. Mm-hmm.
Touch is the word you're going to go with.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's talk about fear for a minute. Why did you not choose fear?
Not as happy, I suppose.
Not as happy?
Upbeat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I say there's some people that would say fear is very upbeat. Or at least gets the juices going, right?
True. Mm-hmm.
Gets the adrenaline pumping through the
I
system.
guess I don't really like to be feeling fear, so
Okay.
that's probably why I'm not interested in
Not
talking
interested in
about it
talking
that
about
much.
it because you don't like feeling fearful.
Fearful, exactly.
Yeah. Have you felt fearful before?
Yes. One time that I'm thinking of where I felt extremely fearful is riding roller coasters at Six Flags.
Okay.
Yeah, the Raging Bull in particular.
I don't think I know the Raging Bull. Which one?
It's the
tell
really
me about
big
this one.
one.
that narrows it down to like all the
Scary.
roller coasters, I think.
Yeah,
What makes it so scary? What's so fearful?
Backstory.
Okay.
So for my
Hold on.
boyfriend, shoop, shoop, shoop.
Okay, good.
My boyfriend, last summer I took him to Six Flags for his birthday because he loves roller coasters. I was like, this will be a great surprise. Well, bam. But I do not like roller coasters.
So
They make me very scared because of that stomach drop feeling and just scary.
But isn't that the best feeling though? Like
No.
when you're just like, whoa,
I
whoa.
don't
She's
like
like,
it.
no, not at all.
It's just the
Not-
opposite, worst feeling. So, yeah, we went on the Raging Bull first because it had the shortest line, which is very rare. And God, I remember sitting in the chair and I was like, I can't do this, I gotta go. And he was like, no, we're doing this. And I kept going up and I felt fear.
Oh, yeah,
fear.
no, I can.
But
Yes.
then I went on it and it wasn't that bad. So.
Yeah. Okay. You know, but I think that's how like most roller coasters work. It's
I
at
was
first.
so scared though.
Because I love roller coasters, but I'm afraid of heights. So
Oh,
yeah, there's a problem there. Yeah, it's a bit of a conundrum I find myself in. And but the worst part for me is the anticipation for that very first where you're just going forever slow and just chink.
Yeah, oh
Chink,
God.
and you're like, oh, I want to get out right now.
Yeah,
Where's my?
and he wanted to be the first people.
Oh, you
like
sit in the front.
Sit in the front. I was like, I cannot do that.
The two best places, the
cannot
front
do
and the
that.
back. Yep,
I was like, I
absolutely.
can maybe do this roller coaster, but I cannot. He's like, come on, do it. I'm like, no.
So did you win that argument then?
We did not sit in the front.
Oh, so
but
you
we
did
did
win
go
that.
on the roller coaster.
But you did go on the roller coaster.
It wasn't too bad.
All right, no,
I was happy I braved it out. But still, it's crazy because even after I go on it, I'm like, okay, it wasn't that bad. Again, right when we go on another one that's as scary, I still fear that.
Oh,
like,
every time.
Yeah, every time. But, so.
I understand. I actually feed off that adrenaline though, so it's probably a little bit different. You don't like that
Not
feeling,
for
and I
roller
like. I'm like,
coasters.
oh, give me some more. I love it.
Not
All
for
right.
roller
Anything else
coasters.
that's scary that you're fearful of while we're on the topic?
Well, I saw the movie It, I think this last summer. That
The
was
new
probably
one.
Yeah, the new one, which was probably the scariest movie I've ever seen. So that was, but I do kind of like scary movies.
Yeah.
But it was very scary and made me feel fearful. So.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
do you find yourself now that you've seen this movie, like when you walk past a storm drain, you kind of like take a wide berth of it now, or?
Kind of.
Yeah,
It's
a little
more,
bit?
yeah, like, oh gosh.
Or is it just clowns? Like anytime you see a clown, like, you start
It's
shaking
not
uncontrollably.
clowns. I'm not scared of clowns, but just It in particular was did you see the movie?
I haven't seen the
It
new
was
one. The
really
old,
good.
the original is super scary as
yeah,
well.
the new one was super scary. Highly recommend. But gosh, when I was walking my dog afterwards at night, I just like imagined the clown around my walk. I was like, oh god, messed me up
So
for
your
a
dog
little
didn't
bit.
get any outside time for a little while after dark.
Yeah.
It was only
Not
daytime
after
walks.
dark. Yeah. So yeah.
All right, cool. Anything else you want to add on fear before we move on to touch?
I think that's all I got.
That's all the fear you have to share, huh?
Mhm.
All right. Well, touch. So it's an interesting word.
Mhm.
It has lots of different things that can be associated with it. It's a feeling with your hands. It's a feeling in your heart. It's you touch with elbows.
Yeah,
your nose.
and something that was interesting about touch is we were actually learning about it in my human development class because the chemical oxytocin, going sciencey on y'all, releases in your brain, and that's what makes you feel that good feeling when you are touched and hugged and things like that.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you talked about it in your class. What do you? So you're going to school, obviously.
Yes.
Then, what are you going to school for?
Social work in Spanish at UWM.
Oh, very cool. So very. Touch is another, touchy feely.
Important,
That's very much. You got to be open to all the different scenarios that you're in with that.
Important to know. Mhm. Yeah.
So what else about touch do you like? Like what is it about the
it's
word?
About the word.
Or is it about the action?
It's
is it
about the action.
Okay.
Mhm. Nothing feels better than like a nice bear hug and.
Okay. Yep. I've heard those have very.
Holding
very
hands, touch. It's nice.
Okay, sure. And you have some experience in this, I take it. You guys have a boyfriend, so you've held a hand or two in your day, so you
I
feel
have,
like you
I
might
have.
have a little bit of
Very
expertise
thankful.
on it.
Yeah.
Touch. It's such a, I always get
Yeah,
in
there's
trouble
not.
with that one.
Yeah.
It's like
I know there's a line there.
there's
a line.
There's definitely a line that it only provides good feelings if both people are okay with the touching.
Another.
Just say
yeah.
yes.
Another thing we kind of learned about in social work.
Yeah. No.
So.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So what made you want to go into social work?
Well, I just going kind of deep here. I thought, like, what would make my life matter and be important?
Okay.
And I think helping people is what I am born to do, and that's why I'm studying social work. Helping
That's awesome.
people. Mm-hmm.
No, that's very. I heard someone I can't remember who said it. Talk about the two most important moments in your life is the day that you're born and the day that you figure out what you're here for.
Yeah,
which was kind of cool. So you feel like this is kind of, and a lot of people don't get that. Don't get the second. We're all born. We figure that part out because there's nothing for us to do. That's all done for us by our parents. So whatever. That's
for
easy.
sure. Yeah, I'm still kind of in that state of moratorium where I'm not sure what I want to do with social work because helping people is such a broad category and gosh, so it's a struggle.
No, absolutely.
Finding like what I want to do, but I think my main goal would be to be a director of a nonprofit organization. But gosh, I'm just struggling with figuring out myself, and it's a journey, but.
Right. Well, you're still young.
Yeah.
You still have some time to figure that out. So and is it more people social work, not like.
I don't know. Well.
Endangered animals or.
See, that's something I've always been balancing.
Sure.
Because my first job was at an animal hospital, and I have a huge heart for animals. But
Okay.
it's also like, people are more important, but I also have such like a place in my heart for animals. So it's kind of a balance of like. Which one to go in the direction of.
No, for sure. Well, and it's interesting how that kind of ties into our word too, because with that contact with animals, especially you see the service animals.
Yeah, that's so true.
I don't know, with working in the do you have any experience with that at all? Do you know like what determines a service animal? I know they do a lot of dogs and stuff like that.
Well,
obviously, there's
quick comment. That's actually an interesting part of touch. Is touch isn't just like that. Thing, an animal.
I'm sorry. Okay, don't touch me anymore. I'll behave.
Like doesn't have to physically touch you, but touch you emotionally.
Oh.
Which animals do that, and especially service animals. And to be a service animal, you have to go through training. Which is pretty easy to do, and then actually
the animal has to go through training.
Yes,
not
with
the
the
person.
owner.
With
They
the owner,
do it together usually, unless sometimes like with dogs in the police force, it's not like with an owner. They have puppies, usually German shepherds, and then they go through that training and But it depends,
Sure. Now, so if you were gonna pick any service animal for yourself, what service animal would you have?
A dog.
A dog?
A dog.
Yeah?
Oh, 100%. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. I've kind of always wanted to secretly, like, say my dog's a service animal just so I could take him everywhere. But he would not be good at that. Yeah, he would have the best, but every time he sees people and gets excited, he's like, I'm like, not service animal material, but I'm still tempted to do it just so he could go to the grocery store with me and I could take him to classes, but he would be a handful.
Yeah,
it would be hard to describe. Maybe I'd say like service animal in training, because then it would excuse his behavior a little bit.
No, awesome. And I didn't think about the touch with emotionally being touched, but that makes complete sense too with that as well. Any other thoughts on touch?
I really have nothing else for you.
Nothing.
I can't think of anything really.
No, that's good. I feel like thanks for coming.
Do you have any thoughts? Anything else to say?
Not that won't get me arrested. No, I'm just kidding.
Again, there's a line.
There's that line. Once again, no. It's a great word.
Yeah.
I think, I'm glad that you came on the show. I'm glad that you shared your.
Me.
No, it was
Thank
awesome.
You guys
it was
for
very, very cool.
Appreciated.
Cool. Guys, if you like the show, you know what you need to do. You need to subscribe. You need to comment down below. You need to click the bell button. Ding dong. Hit the bell button. You can find us at onewordshow.com. That is the number 1, not the letter 1. That's completely different. Or you can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/onewordshow. We'd like to have you guys on. Comment down below. We'd like to hear what you think about us. If you didn't like the show, Rachel apologizes profusely. And she'll make sure that it's better next time.
Feel free to comment if you think I should go into animal services or human services.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
That would be good.
Feel free.
I think you'd have a service sloth if you went into
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that.
I know,
yes.
I'm kind of surprised. That is literally her favorite animal.
That's pretty,
Her whole room, sloth everywhere.
Sloth enthusiast.
Sloth enthusiast.
Represent.
It's kind of ironic since they're very unenthusiastic.
Yeah, it's definitely not my spirit animal, but...
No, it's not your Well, what's your spirit animal then?
My spirit animal is a wolf.
All right. So you're going to I think you need to give us a howl. I think the audience members would want to know one.
Okay. Awoo!
Yeah! All right. Hey, if you don't like this show, there's something wrong with you. See you guys next time.